I thought about a friend of mine. I asked her to the prom when I was in school. And, we were friendly and, always had fun talking and everything. And I thought she was attractive. So I asked her to come to the prom with me. And she reminded me this on Facebook a couple years ago. But, she went back and told her parents, oh, this guy Todd, invited me to, asked me out to the prom. And I don't know, through conversation, they found out that I was black. And the father said, heck no, you're not going with him. And so, she came back and she was, sad, and I was sad, that was a barrier between us. Now, when there's a race division between people, sometimes there's fighting. Sometimes people have, preconceived notions and they're taught at home, to hate, unfortunately. So that could be a source of fighting, So I can't say that I fought a lot over race, but there were times there were some brush-ups. Breakdancing. So I came during the time in the 80s where breakdancing became popular. And now this is amazing when I look back on it. So here I am in the heart of the suburbs, and breakdancing was become popular, and we used to go out, I think it was 6th grade, and during recess, and then myself and all these white friends would start to breakdance. And we used to have like a little circle, and people used to go out there and do the little thing. So just imagine these suburban white kids out there breakdancing like they were somebody on Yo MTV Raps or something. So interracial dating, that was common, and still is common, for being raised out here. A lot of my friends who've gone on and raised families and so forth, they have relationships with people outside of their race. So that's common. That's not something that is striking. Whereas if I would have grown up in the city or in the South and saw that, it would have, kind of set up alarm bells, and you would question it. Whereas it's just common here, So the N-word slip. So for me, like I said, as you can see, I had friends of other ethnicities, and so I was around a lot of white friends and so forth. And unfortunately, they weren't saying it maliciously, or aimed at me, but just through conversation, maybe it's something that they would talk around the kitchen table or at home. They just said it, not again aimed at me, but maybe they were describing someone or what have you, and they said it, So obviously that caused a problem, and there was some fighting, there was some back and forth name calling and so forth. But that wasn't uncommon for me, again because of where